Hello, and welcome to Module 8 of Social Policy. This week we're going to look at housing policies, and it's a fairly interesting section of the book. A lot of people actually um, find a lot of interest in this section on the homelessness in this area. So this week we're going to start by answering the questions in the Chapter 7 discussion, so I want you to start responding to each other's posts. And then we're going to read Chapter 8. And then there's a couple of videos on KCDC. So it's about a development cooperative, a corporation, and I want you to watch them and keep in mind, try to think of some ways that other cities could implement their use of Hope 6. And that's a grant program, so I want you to look at that and see how some of the information may be able to be used by other towns. Then there's a Chapter 8 quiz, and we're going to post an initial discussion post to Discussion 8 by Sunday. So if you look through the chapter of this section for this week, the videos you'll be watching are short. They're about 8 minutes each, and they just discuss this this development challenge that took place in Tennessee. Someone's waiting for this to load. My computer is going very slow today for some weird reason. Not my computer, my internet. So there's these two videos here that I want you just to think of 2 or 3 paragraphs to discuss what other communities can learn from the KCDC videos. A major part of policy is to get comparative. So I want you to look at social policy that's being implemented in other areas and see how lessons could be learned that could be applied to other places. Again, it's very important to discuss, and it's something that we don't talk about enough in these classes. And lastly, I want you to do a post on the causes of homelessness throughout the United States. So I want you to look back at the historical reasons why we had homelessness and have it, and talk about what ways that we tried to work through this with policy. If we discuss homelessness, one thing that gets pointed out is, although over the years there's been less people who are homeless, it's seen as a bigger issue now because there's more that can be done with it. We have a lot more resources now than we had 100 years ago, but we still have this problem, and social policy has tried to deal with this in numerous ways, so I want you to discuss those. Again, there's PowerPoint for Chapter 8, and you don't have to print those out. I did have somebody send me an email asking about that, so you don't have to do that. I would rather you take the quiz open book. The PowerPoint is just there, for some extra information. Some students prefer to have that to look at, before or after they read the chapter. But I prefer you actually read the chapter and take the quiz open book. If you have any questions, reach out and send me an email. And thank you.